Sister Kate here. Rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. We're still rolling. Pastor and I were just having a little discussion. I was on Twitter looking at, tweets recommended for me, whatever, and found some sort of ridiculous, somebody's condemning Australia for using coal as one of their power sources. And, I don't even care about, I don't keep track of in the news who's condemning who for what they're doing, but apparently China's the bad guy because they burn tons of the wrong coal and they're emitting all this.
It is really polluted in China. I'm just throwing that in there. I've been there. It's disgusting.
Okay, so China emits, whatever, industrial...
Yeah, whatever.
Smoke, whatever, and probably the UN, I don't know, the international community, and then they do it to Australia because Australia also uses, a decent amount of coal. Australia. And then somehow trying to tie in these brush fires, which are so huge, the smoke is affecting people in New Zealand and so on. It's all nonsense. It's all media drama, and they're all trying to influence, control the countries that they're wagging their finger at, and the little person. The ice ages, the hot ages, the droughts, the floods, all of that has been going on since time immemorial. And the fact that our scientists now can find evidence that these things have gone on in soil and trees and, animals' intestine linings and whatever is proof that climate's same. Climate change is such nonsense. Okay, so their claims are the glaciers are all melting. Well, guess what? It's happened before. And then an ice age comes along for whatever reason, probably having to do more with the planets and the Earth tilt and things like that than what's actually on the planet and living here. Because sometimes there's lots and lots of animals, and sometimes one of these things happens, and there's not that many. So it's just ridiculous, the amount of politics behind this climate change thing, and how many laws they're trying to pass and how much money they're trying to shunt to, handle the climate change and save us from the climate change and all this other nonsense. And in the meantime, the little guy, the guy who can't afford to, make his house made all of glass and the sun will heat it and, it's not a smart home and all of that other stuff, the little guy is being denied what he could naturally use to heat, which is wood. Oh, well, the forests are deforestation and this and that. Guys, you can plant trees. And you should plant trees. And there's lots of trees everywhere. And the other thing about trees is when they die, they fall over, and that's lumber that you can burn for a fuel source. If you manage your resources wisely, you will never have to cut down a green tree in order to heat. You just take all the ones that have already fallen down and cut them up. It's efficient. It's okay. Sister Kate, the Sahara Desert doesn't have any trees. Well, you don't need to heat in the Sahara Desert. And the other answer to any of your temperature control problems, if you're uber poor or whatever, dig down. You dig down and the ground is 55-ish degrees everywhere. There's a whole town in Australia that's underground. The place in Morocco where they filmed the Star Wars, supposedly they're on Tatooine or whatever planet, is filmed in places there where the people dug underground and made homes. So, it's just more drama, it's more control, and it's more nonsense, and don't get caught up in it. Right, Pastor?
Right.
All right. Bless you guys. Shalom.